Welcome back to the Hogs of War Let's Play. In this part we will be doing a promotion first of a few pigs. So now everyone is fully promoted, and in this mission we'll be doing we'll be doing the mission Under Siege, which is the first of Australia. It's would I say it's a bit of a difficulty spike? Maybe. It did take me quite a few attempts when I did record this. The thing that makes this so difficult is you are surrounded. You're in a little circle full of mines, and all the enemies are on the outside and you can't get up close to them. Plus we've got these two pigs up here who'll be shooting at us from above, and that's pretty bad because they can just like rain blows from above on you. But luckily, if you get a good shot, you can hopefully kill them. But I didn't. So yeah, they're basically doing an Obi-Wan and having the high ground, but it's okay because we got his master, we got Qui-Gon. But oh wait, didn't Qui-Gon die though? So maybe we're not in as good hands as we thought. But then again, I don't know. I like to give Qui-Gon a lot of credit. He's my favourite Jedi. He is the best one, and I won't accept anyone else saying otherwise. But yeah, we just picked up a super airburst, one of the best weapons in the game. Now, if I get a good shot on this pig, it will actually take out all his health. Fortunately, I missed, so I didn't completely wipe him out. Left him with 16 though, but he's just gonna hide and let out a little wind. I guess that shot really took the wind out of him. But so an important strategy is to just pick up those health packs because you're gonna need them. And if you stand where I'm stood, the snipers try and shoot at you, but they end up hitting the building, so it's a pretty good spot to stay. And then quite often as well, the mortars hit the building, so you don't take as much damage. But there's not really much you can do about the mortars until you just get rid of them. And see, normally that would have been like somewhere between like maybe like 50 or 60 something damage, and it was only 11. Just weighing up my options here. You can make this mission easier to the left a bit of where the camera's facing now, where you see a path going towards the minefield. Because this game is sort of like a grid format, that bit of the minefield has a small patch where there's only one mine on that square. And if you just throw a grenade to run across the mine, it'll blow up the mine and it'll be gone. And as long as you remember where that was, you can just walk across. And then that makes your engineer, for example, more useful. They can use their TNTs. You can get people to go up, like right up to the top and knock the bombardiers down. It's kind of a strategy that I kind of regret not using. I think I kind of wish I had used it in this playthrough. It definitely is very useful if you're playing hard mode. I'm not sure if that missed. Yeah, that missed. Thankfully, we didn't really lose too much from it though. Although Hagrid here is going to bring out his trusty mortar and try and take out the other guy. He's just there like, what are you doing here? Get out of my region. I suppose Hagrid is the kind of person to call people Ponty townfolk. I can imagine him saying that to like Malfoy's dad. One thing I noticed in this mission, and I know it appears in quite a lot of missions, there are these little symbols on the ground in the maps. And I don't know what they are. They're not like the developers' logos. I wonder if it's like a signature someone had left to try just to say, you know, like, I made this. I'm proud. I don't know, but I'm hoping someone might be able to find out one day. Unless if we already know and I'm just like not done my research, but you know, here the engineer is just not a very useful class if you're not like cheating. So all I can really do is throw one of these grenades, hope I don't hurt myself, and take him out. Although speaking of cheats, there are a few cheats in this game, like one to skip right to the end, one to play immediately on hard mode. There is a cheat that doesn't work on the PS1 version but does on the PC, where you get unlimited promotion points. The closest thing to that on this is there's this bug where if you put in one cheat, start like the game, then quit, then go to multiplayer, then start that, it gives you a... depending on how you set it up, you can have a full team of commandos right from the start. So that, I guess that's playing easy mode up until towards the end when everyone is like a commando, because like that's the thing with this game in hard mode, is the hard mode is not really much different from the normal mode when you get to certain levels, and especially towards the end, because they only programmed the heavy weapons and the engineer classes to to upgrade to commandos, except, well, the thing is, I'm not so sure actually about the engineer, because they only appear once and they don't upgrade enough for that. But if you have a spy or a surgeon on the other team, they stay a spy and a surgeon. I'm wondering, do I heal myself and Wallace, or do I let Mr. Bean just like take a bit of damage and leave it another turn? But figured, well, there's not really much I can do offensive wise as the medic, so I might as well just heal up.
Bon appétit.
Oh, that was a bit of a hit. You know, I'm surprised they didn't name a one of the pigs like Asterix or something. Maybe because it's too copyrighted.
Hello?
Like, I guess they could have like spelt it differently, but I think that would have been a good reference to a like a French pig or something, or even like Obelix or something. I quite like Asterix and Obelix. I remember watching like some of the really old like 60s animated films when I was younger. They're on TV. I didn't like own them or anything. They were a fun watch. I'm hoping this mortar will at least do enough damage. Oh, and it's a lot more than I needed. And thankfully, this mission is nearly over because it's okay, but I'm not the biggest fan. Unfortunately, this sniper's still on full health, which is a pain.
But of course.
Gluten. See, I like my Hogs of War to be gluten free, so we're gonna have to eliminate it because it simply does not agree with my way of life, and it oppresses me that it exists. I don't know anyone who talks like that, but I got him. I thought that would fall at his feet.
What shall I do?
The other problem with these pigs is when they hide. Hiding gives you like 20 armor, so like this sniper shot is only going to do 20 damage to him because it used up like 20 of its damage to break like the hide armor.
A deadly plan.
Haggard's not looking very good. He's all big and scruffy. But yeah, good thing Bean's next. Can heal him up with his special pink hands of massaging. I guess I might as well give him full health. Not sure what. I'm not sure whether I should just like shoot him. Should I hide? I'm not sure why I'm talking like I'm actually like deciding this right now. This is what Past Aid is thinking. I guess while he's exposed, we got to make the most of this damage. We got something. Oh, and he goes in the minefield. Wonderful. That was a nice surprise. I forgot that happened. Minefields don't make complete sense to me, I want to say. Sometimes they just instant. I know it's like something to do with how much health you're on, but like they seem to sometimes blow you up a little too early. It's like the game thinks, yeah, there's no chance you're getting out of here, so we'll just blow you up straight away. Unfortunately, we can't promote anyone else, but now we've got a mission that introduces a new mechanic. That is vehicles, in a sense. It's pillboxes, so they're sort of like vehicles, but you don't really travel in them. You just turn. Now this mission is pretty simple. It looks a bit intimidating because of the pillboxes, but the game thankfully puts you in a rather safe spot. So you're not really going to take too much damage if your pigs stay up there, but at the same time you're not really going to get much achieved if they do as well. But what I was thinking of doing is starting with leaving Hagrid up here and shooting straight at the pillbox. sometimes the pillboxes and like artillery have 100 health, sometimes they have 200. Thankfully, in this mission they only made it 100. And as the Russian pig brags about him not missing and becomes a total liar and just ruins everything for everyone, we move on and try and take out these pillboxes as quickly as possible, because they are still pretty threatening, and the pigs inside are just grunts. So, you know, if you want to have a big downgrade of enemy like firepower, here's where you do it. Now I feel like there could have been a better place for me to put this for it to affect both pillboxes, but I don't know. I don't want to blow up my shelter either. But the Super TNT is a very powerful weapon. It does 200 damage, and I think that's something I really like about this game. Is it's not, a lot of the weapons are realistic in a sense, like bazookas and grenades and rifles, but then you got some like crazy joke weapons like Super TNTs, or like there's this one weapon called the Shockwave, which is I guess we've got a double agent on our team. He's helping us take out the pillbox. It's actually giving us just enough to shoot it with a sniper rifle. Thank you, orderly. But yeah, there's this weapon called the Shockwave, and it's like when you stand near someone, it completely just launches them, and it pretty much launches them off the map and instantly kills them. It's the same with the Super Shotgun. Like having a saboteur on your team is so much fun because of the Super Shotgun. I think that what the game intends you to do though in this mission is blow up both of the pillboxes with Super TNTs, because that crate in the far corner of the map is another Super TNT. But that was anticlimactic. I can't remember if I used that Super TNT or not, but if I would now, I would just use it on like the Bombardier and instantly kill him. The problem with the Super TNT though is it does have a slightly bigger blast radius than the normal TNT, so you have to make sure you definitely get out of the way when you plant one down. So I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pickpocket the sniper. I hope I'll get his sniper rifle, because then he doesn't really know what to do much. No, but I got his other pickpocket. Oh, he's just a scout, so wouldn't really have mattered anyway. Interestingly though, when you pickpocket a pig who has hide, they can still use hide, and that's not a bad thing. Like, even though I was complaining earlier about the extra defense that comes with hide, the reason why having hide is not a bad thing is the game has a little fail-safe in its programming. If an enemy pig skips its turn too many times, it will get sent a bazooka, because the game thinks that he might be stuck. Then he'll send him a special ops to move him, then send him airstrikes because he must be really stuck. But that only happens if he skips his turn a certain number of times in a row. But if a pig uses hide instead of skip turn, because if a pig has hide, they use that instead of skipping turn, it doesn't count towards the counter. So so that means they will keep using hide. They won't ever get the bazooka dropped on them, and they can stay harmless for the rest of the battle. And yes, I said he because there are no female pigs in this game, except one. There's only one female pig that appears in this game, and that's like at the end of the game. If you beat hard mode, you get this little like cutscene, which is very. I think it's like a leftover asset to do with when they were going to make the game a bit more dark, because it's very. It's a pretty sad cutscene actually. It's a little comedic in some parts, but it's mostly pretty like serious and sad. It's about a pig called Albert who enlists, and you watch how all his optimism just like completely deteriorates. But like his mum appears in the like little video. So yeah, that's the only time a female pig appears in the game. And I ran out of time. I'm so close to putting that Super TNT down.
Am I doing right?
And in the American version, the Albert's mum is obviously portrayed by Miss Piggy. Well, but not really. But can you imagine Miss Piggy actually in this game? She wouldn't have the trotter. She'd have like the karate chop, and she'd have I don't know. Would she have like pirate stuff from like Muppet Treasure Island? But yeah, I took away the enemy pig's hands, and now I'm gonna give my fellow sniper a stomach rub. And then I'm gonna just shoot him, I guess. That's the best weapon I've got. Like technically, I've got the suicide that can do 50 damage, but that's a suicide. There's absolutely no reason to use it unless if you're purposely like not trying to get like survival stuff.
Death to the bourgeois pigs! Yes, sir. What's that?
But finally all our pigs are coming down the hill now, so we can get some more healing done, because we actually have a proper healer, not just the scout who is just faking it. Is his first day on the job. It's when you like do an online class and you've done like one session and you tell everyone that you're like a pro. Like, oh yeah, I did one lesson of C++. I'm a professional programmer.
In the name of the sovereign!
But I think we've got this mission wrapped up pretty well. It's just we just gotta take everyone out, which is gonna take some time because there's still 4 of them.
Would that be me? Hello?
And as you can tell, they're just wasting our time by well, doing shots that aren't really worth us having to wait and see what they do. Now I think I'm going to try and be tricky here and see if I can get the double with the poison gas, because that'll definitely help a lot. Because I've seen some crazy shots that they have pulled off with their poison gases. I don't think it was on purpose though when they did it. Oh, I did get both of them. Neat. Sometimes they throw it, it'll hit one pig and it'll bounce off the tiniest thing like a tree, and it'll go and get another pig.
Would you please accept my gift? Ha!
I'm not sure what I'm going to do here with Hagrid. I suppose I could just use my bazooka on this guy. I suppose that's one problem if you do use all your pigs to stand near other pigs, is you can't really use your explosives too much without hurting your teammates.
I don't like foreigners.
Enemy espionage classes as well don't appear on the map when it's your turn, and you can't see their health, so you have to kind of memorize where they are when you're watching them have their turn. I didn't want to use the super TNT because my medic was stood too close and I didn't want to accidentally kill him. But the super TNT is so powerful it doesn't even give them like a death animation. They just instantly poof, which I think is pretty hilarious. So we just got this scout left. He's on 43 health, so we can't actually take him out in one turn unless if I jump on his head 3 times. He's just gonna shoot at Hagrid instead.
This could be a victory of legendary proportions.
So now we're gonna we're gonna go heal Hagrid. Okay. have some pink stuff. I wonder what that pink stuff is. Is it it's vanish oxy action. it's just they clean their clothes. It's like, obviously the water didn't work because we saw the other pigs drown. I thought he was going to limp for ages, and I was just wondering, like, oh, is this going to take ages? But no, it's just a little bop.
If you win this one, the nation will have a street party in your honor.
So it's down to our medic again to get the final kill, which is odd. Usually the medic doesn't get the final kill. But I guess I just don't want to miss, so thankfully the blast radius is big enough on this grenade, and we can throw it and just blow him up. Kaboom!
You may have stopped me, but you will never do so again.
So yeah, pretty easy mission. Thankfully made even easier because the medic was a big dum-dum and hurt his own pillbox. Yep, there's our medals. We can I think we might be able to promote another pig now. Can't remember. We'll definitely find out next part, but we might even find out this part if I'm well, we can, but I don't know if we will. So until then, see you next part.